Hey guys, let's continue on here with our fun little journal. And I'm just putting little bits here and there. Not lots, because this is somebody else's journal. And they might be wanting to do something fun with it. It's actually going to be a kid's journal, I believe. This is one of, I won't say how many. This is one of very lots that I'm trying to prepare. So I just need to cover up these little holes here. My little holes. I put a washi tape on this side. But I think these are fun for sketching out your drawings and trying to get a good image copied. A lot of artists where this journal is going. So I did add the paper, some drawing paper, multimedia, and I think it's water color paper. So there, it's going to be quite simple, okay? I really want you to get the idea that you don't have to go nuts on these. Isn't he the cutest ever? He's so cute. I don't like beetles. I got one up in my pants leg once before. See how many we have. Quite a bit of nice little, look at him, nice little areas for writing in. Stitch this one together. I don't really mind it actually. If somebody wanted to color into it or whatever, I like these lines. It's all fine. That's my cat manual. You know I love that if you've watched my channel. So I just want to add something here to make that more of a writing space. See here. Maybe I'll just use plain paper. You think? I already got the graph paper on there. Oh, you know what I wanted to add? Is I wanted to add more sky. I just didn't feel like I had enough sky in there when I flipped through. So we got a moody sky. Oh, we just got the blue sky. I like the blue sky myself. Let's just add that. Oh, I probably made it too big. I'm going to bring it down. And because I want the sky this time, I'm going to take some of the tree bottoms off here. I may as well just leave the desk messy because I've got all of these to do. It has to be done, right? Okay. So I've got two glues going on here. I've got the Elmer's stick glue. And for the finer ones, I've got Beer's Precision Craft glue. I finally cleaned the tip on that enough that it will work now. Okay. Get you a little bit of paper, tissue, or whatever, and wipe out any excess so your pages don't close on you. Now there's one more thing here. If you want some that have notes but you don't really have it together, you can just give them a little bit of notes here. Come on. I did clean you. Don't start again. There we go. Simple, 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 ever and a day. That's perfect. sometimes these musical notes say exactly the right thing. Aren't those fish so cool? So these are just a variety of magazine cutouts. This might be from the, what's it called? Water Element Yards, something like that. And then I have the Australia book, and then I have the BC book. We live the life we choose, we'd fight, and that's not bad. I'll leave that. La la la, those were the days. Oh, cool. That's got to stay in there. Sometimes the music notes are so fun. And I have extra music notes if anybody wants them. So one thing that was happening with this is I stitched it, but when I cut it, I cut away, right? So let's, I think what I'll do is I'll just do a V. Let's just do a V for this pocket. Because of the way it is. And take it down about halfway here. There we go. Where's my V part there? Okay. So I'm going to put a washi tape to protect this back part. Why not? I have washi tape. Why not use it? Got these cool Townsy ones. Is there an app on there? Yeah, possibly. Potentially there is an app on there. I just want to get it up and under there. I just need to cover that hole. And I don't need this on here because I'm going to glue this closed. What I'll do is I'll get that one whole section. I'll put this in on this side. We could reinforce this with washi tape if we wanted to. Because I'm not doing that much on it, I don't mind doing it. I'm just not doing that much on this journal. You need a kind of like a wider one to reinforce these. Let's do this side first. This angle cut is so difficult. Stay right there extra. Okay, so let's cut this off. And then let's do the other side. Why do you have to get stuck in there? There we go. I just got these in a bundle. That's why I wound up with these petals. So we have a limit to what we can do on this side because of my stitching. To cut it this way. Then we need to cut it here. Let's let it fold over there. I need my smaller scissors. Get it right down into that corner there. In you go. There we go. Now we have a, kind of like a cool pocket. And all we have to do is close up this end here. Feel it and make sure you don't have any sticking out. It's getting daylight here now. Okay, so do I care? I'm just going to pull this up and add some other glue. Do I care about this? Oh, I had the word. Schematic. Isn't that a fun word? Do we care about this schematic? I don't. I don't. Look at that beautiful fish. If you don't know, I love fish. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so here we go. We got a pretty rose. We got nice. Uh-oh, his little head is peeking out. I got my shed cleaned up yesterday. Just a bit more garbage to deal with. I feel like we're doing the Swedish clean, but that wrecks my hands really good. So let's cover up both of these sides, and I kind of would like to put some more birds on. I don't know how birds and flowers would go together, but I have cut out some nice birds. You're a little bit odd shaped. And birds are interesting because they keep coming into pairs. I think if I add the lined paper or some kind of paper for writing first. Oh, where are you? Actually, let's do some paper for doing artwork on instead. You wait there, baby. Let's attach this first. Bring it out kind of into the center there. And I need my paper. Let's get it nicely pressed down. Now I need a little bird. I think birds are great because you're not committing to into much of a design. It's just like, and a lot of the elements this time seems to have been kind of really light. But most of these birds that I'm cutting out are determined to be doubles, like they're intertwined. So they're having to be intertwined in my fussy cutting. Because usually we want pieces of 3. We got to turn these around. Which way are you guys supposed to be facing? Are you supposed to be facing this way? Yeah, I think that way. Almost had you totally wrong just to fit you in there. That's better. And then let's cover up this side too. I have this interesting paper that I wanted to use, which kind of fits. It's from my PM Artist Studio stencil. And that's just wound up being some piece that was left over from another project. So nothing, well, I wish I could say I nothing goes to waste. There's garbage. It's sad to me that I can't make a journal without some garbage. And I do try. The other thing that I had, which I thought was fun, is I had this little but keep trying things, okay? Don't give up. This purple might fit in there. Yeah, I got dust in my lungs from that horrible shed. And I damaged my lungs before that. I took a cleaning job just for the cash. Idiot. And I didn't realize that if you clean drywall dust, you should wear a mask. And yeah, my lungs have not been the same since then. Blame my little greediness. So any little irritant like that, fine dust that's in that shed, which is was built in the 1960s. Let's just angle it a little bit just to make it a little bit interesting. Horrible. You can see I'm not distressing. I'm not adding all the distressing on the edges or anything. I'm not doing anything. So here we go. We've got some sketchbook paper. We've got some other art paper. Some of them are multi-medium. Got a little bit of details about some of the birds, which I don't think will be a problem. Look at that cute little owl. And this is just one of my decorative magazines. Oh, I put two together. So look at how this, when I put it together, even though I'm trying to take the glue off, it's still messy. So let's, oh, actually I still have some here. Let's just cover that up. The glue got messy on there. So let's just cover that up because I had some of this left over. And it disappears, that little bit of crud from the glue. And it says the end, so we got the pages right, and we've got more paper, and we end with that. And the only thing is we can add a pocket in this back part here. So I didn't really add very many flowers. There's a couple of things that are great for pockets. This book is so good. Look at that. How about some cookies? How about some cookies for a pocket? I'm telling you, that Christmas magazine had a lot of good elements. You wouldn't think from it, but for some reason the color of the images were so good. So we can have the pocket come all the way out here. We could have it coming out on the top. You know what? I don't want to make that any smaller. So let's do this one. This one I've got some room to trim down. Okay, so to do his whole body, look at this little angel one here. Let's trim off the top and then have this be the pocket in here, okay? It's fairly strong paper. Let's just take some of that off. And then it's too big because I don't want any interference with this. And I should be able to take just the tiniest bit off this angel's wings. Maybe I'll take a little toe from that. Just a toe. Yes, there we go. Last bit, and this one is done. See what I mean? You can do very simple journals. Don't feel like you have to go. All we're seeing online is a lot of heavily decorated journals. And I want the person that gets the journal's creativity to go nuts, and for them to get as much decoration in their journal as they want by keeping my decorations small. We just have to put something there so that our pocket isn't too tight. Okay, let's get this. Where's my paper? Right here. It's chilly here today. You can see I'm wearing my old sweatshirt. Of course, I love hand sewing and everything, but do you think I fix up my hems? No, I do not. All right. There we go. Finny, the little Jeremy picture. I could add a pocket on the front too, but which one would I add? I actually was saying I needed to add a flower, didn't I? And what I actually have is all of these. See if we can find any of these that can become a flower. Oh, the ladybugs. Yes, yes, yes. The ladybugs will make an excellent pocket. And we've got 3, which is perfect. I made one person sad. I don't know if you've seen any of my posts about it. She was so sad about the way I fixed these, and when I seen her post about being sad, I thought, oh my gosh, did I actually destroy a valuable Beatrix Potter book? So I went online on eBay and I checked, and sure enough, there are some Beatrix Potter books that are worth $500. And of course, let's do it up a little bit so we get these ladies still in there. But of course, those are a certain year, and the year that I have these journal set are not precious. They're available for like $5 each. Because can you imagine if I did 6 antique journals that were worth $500 each? So maybe it would be I should do a disclaimer and say before you start chopping up one of the kids' books, you might want to take a look at eBay and just check and make sure Especially if you got it from a grandma or something like that and it's really old. Terrible. All right. That's good. You're good, Jeremy. You're a good one. So there is definitely a finish on here. Because remember, I had to tear the finish. I had to tear the whole cover off. So you're welcome to use a bit of water and wipe it down. And shine the baby back up again. It's safe to do that because there's definitely a finish that wouldn't let me put glue on it. Okay, there you go. Hope you like it.